representing the number 3 team at this Atlantic City Conference. Let's give them a big round of applause. This team is full of character, compassion, courage, creativity, perseverance, fun, grit, team spirit, and grace. I am completely in love with this team, and I couldn't be more proud of them. Our team expanded all over the United States these last 2 years due to working virtually. This year, our team attended conferences in Florida, Texas, Arizona, just to name a few, and here we are together at the New Jersey conference. Today, I get to introduce you to 3 of the ladies on my team representing us here tonight, and I chose words to describe them. The first is team leader Lisa Goodwin. Lisa is a collaborator and she loves to be a part of a team. She's adventurous and she #will work for travel. And she's very dependable and she's someone you can always count on. Her C personality provides brilliant questions and reflection as we work together as a team. She is on target again this year for the Court of Sales and currently leading our unit in sales as number 2. Next is Carol Stahl. Carol is a senior consultant and she is on target this year for the Princess Court of Sales. She is a dreamer who has a bigger vision for her future. She is dedicated to working on herself and her business, and she is determined and persistent in reaching her goals. Her D personality sets the pace for the rest of our team. Last is Caitlin Agacinelli. Caitlin is resilient and she rises against adversity with her positivity. She is hopeful and a forward thinker, and she is so warm-hearted. Her I personality is what invites everyone to want to be around her. Ladies, thank you for being here with me to represent our number 3 team. I simply adore you. Working with this team is truly my joy. We are all so different, but together we are the perfect fit. We worked so hard to get here. We've been through setups, setbacks, and comebacks. I'd like to take this time to share some of my story and experiences with you in hopes that it inspires you and gives you the mindset that if I can do it, you can do it too. Before I begin, I want you to know that this speech was originally written in 2020. Our goal that year was to be the number 1 team at the Baltimore Career Conference. I wrote this envisioning that it was already done. And well, as you can guess, due to COVID, the conference was canceled, but we were number 1. The goal was wrapped around a dream that I've had for a very long time, and that dream was to be the number 1 team alongside of my mom, National Sales Director Emeritus Sandy Valerio, as she represented the number 1 area at that conference. It wasn't in person, it wasn't on stage, but it didn't matter. We did it anyway. Today, everyone sees your beautiful story, but not many share their battle story. I'm here to encourage you to embrace your story, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. You never know how your story may be used to inspire someone else. Your story is unique. This is what defines you, strengthens you, and builds your character. My story has changed over the last 22 years in my Mary Kay business. I started this right before I went off to college at just 18 years old. I was a shy, insecure girl who was dying to be noticed and accepted. All I wanted out of my starter kit was cash. I did not understand the richness of the Mary Kay career path or its culture. I was not consistent or producing results. I had no direction on what I wanted to do with my life. At that point, I was just trying to get by and hoping to figure it out. After 3 semesters of college, I dropped out. My biggest fear, go figure, was public speaking. To complete my business degree, I had to pass that course and I had already failed it twice. My parents, who were both business owners and entrepreneurs, well, they encouraged me to come home, and I think that was probably just to stop wasting their money. But the deal was that if I came home, I needed to get a job and I needed to find a place to live on my own. so that's what I did. I found myself in the restaurant industry, bartending and serving to pay my bills. This was only going to be temporary, but 5 years flew by pretty fast. I looked around and realized I was in a very negative environment with people who just quit dreaming. There I'd hit the glass ceiling, there was no more advancement opportunities for me there, and I just thought to myself, this can't be my future. But how could I do something else? No one was going to pay my bills while I pursued something else. I thought deep and hard about what I really wanted. Yes, money was important, but what I really wanted was to have joy in my life, to pursue my passion, to find my purpose, and to truly make a difference. You see, as a kid growing up, I watched my mom build her Mary Kay business. She went from a starter kit to a career car, to a sales director, to a pink Cadillac, to a top trip director, to leading $1 million team, and then on to leading a national area. I watched her work, but her work wasn't like mine. Her work brought her joy. Her work changed our life, while it changed other women's lives too. So I thought, well, maybe I could do her work. So one day on my way to the restaurant for a long shift, I stopped at her house and I just felt like I just had enough. So I had a literal meltdown conversation with her in her happy home office. I told her I couldn't do what I was doing anymore. I cried and cried, and I told her I wanted out and I wanted what she had. That day, you see, I made a decision, a solid, non-negotiable decision, and I never looked back. I knew what it took. It was 3 parties a week consistently, working those parties full circle, showing up at every meeting and event, and listening to my mom, who was also my mentor, so that's what I did. Was it as easy as it sounds? No. You see, being told to book a power start by your mom pretty much sounds like go clean your room. I definitely had some growing up to do, and I also had fears to face. I had to stop worrying about what people start. I needed to start trying, to start putting in the effort, to start making choices for my future instead of letting other people decide it for me. I kept reminding myself that what I decided to do today would determine my tomorrow. You may be wondering how all these small daily efforts added up. Well, 3 months of consistent daily efforts resulted in the use of my first Mary Kay career car, and a few months later, I achieved what I originally set out to do. I was able to replace my income, quit my job, and I debuted as an independent sales director. Independence was what I was searching for. It meant freedom. Freedom to work as much as I wanted, to achieve all that I wanted. Freedom to live life on my own terms. Freedom to become the kind of woman that I was designed to be. And freedom to help others have freedom too. I'm so grateful for what I've learned and gained with my Mary Kay business. To explain this, I'm going to take you back to the way that I originally learned how to share my I story and the way I continue to tell it today. And it's by using Mrs. Cab and the 3 F's. The first letter is M, and it stands for money. I've supported myself as a single woman for the last 15 years as a Mary Kay independent sales director with no other income, and I am super proud of that. You see, my dad told me as a young woman that I should always be able to support myself no matter what, and I listened to him. The second is the letter R, and it stands for the recognition and the prizes. Every time I open my jewelry box, oh my word, I can't believe all of the diamonds that we are allowed to earn. Earn the Court of Sales, earn that diamond bumblebee, and to all those units out there, claim those bar pins. When you sparkle and shine at your parties, meetings, and events, people notice. Not only are we prized, but we are royally praised. For once in my life, I get to work for a company that accepts me for who I am and praises me for all that I've been able to achieve. As people, we all need recognition. The S stands for self-development. This is what I've gained the most. My word this year is stand. I stand here in front of you as a woman who knows who she is, what she's worth, what she deserves, and is confident in the way that she treats herself and others. This self-development has allowed me to walk away from 2 toxic engagements. It has allowed me to discover my worth and wait for someone who appreciates it. 2 years ago, 2 years ago, before the world shut down, my mailman knocked on my door and said there was a man that moved into my neighborhood that I needed to meet. We met, and in him, I found everything I wasn't looking for, but absolutely needed. This August 18th, I get to call that man my husband. And not only is he my big love, but he came with 2 little loves, and I can't wait to be their stepmom. Next is the C, the car. In 2007, when I earned my first car while working full-time at my former job. I haven't had a car payment since then. In the last, I don't even know how many years, we've had the opportunity to drive Pink, and it is such an honor. Pink makes a difference, and that car represents lives changed. The A stands for advancement. Do you know how many people out there are bored and looking for something new and exciting in their lives? I'm so thankful I realized early on that there was more for me within this business opportunity. Our job is to share this opportunity with everyone so women can learn that there's more for them too. The B stands for be your own boss. It takes discipline to run your own business. You have to learn how to lead yourself before you can lead others. The 3 F's, the first one is fun. They say when you do what you love, you will never work another day in your life. This isn't my job, this is my passion. My passion is to inspire others by giving them hope and sharing and helping women discover their purpose. This has allowed me to live a life completely fulfilled. The next F stands for flexibility. Well, I'm freedom and choice, so flexibility is a favorite word of mine. But recently it's become so much more to me. With planning a wedding and working towards our second $1 million year as a team, I found ways to just make it fit. We as a sales force get to work this business in person on Zoom and Facebook Live style. It's called Beauty Blended. In 2022, I've held more parties in the past 3 months than I did the entire year of 2021. You can find a way to fit it in too. The last F stands for friends. We are surrounded by the best community, and I am so thankful for the fierce lady friendships that we have in this business. My offspring sales directors and I have so much fun together, we can't even call it work. It's called Play with Purpose. Top sales director Caitlin Griffo brings level 10 energy, creates brilliant ways to gather people and keep them engaged on screen. She's passionate and super ambitious. Grand achieving 1-month wonder director Rashida Polk is a party in herself. She's a master at having fun and making people feel connected and important. She's so compassionate and sincere. New director Catherine Jones, she's all heart. She treats her customers and her team like family, and they love her back the same way. She's down to earth and genuine, and I'm so thankful that our paths aligned and that I get to walk this journey alongside of you. I've seen this business worked as a child. I flirted with this business as a college student. I've used this business as a side hustle to make my extra money, and today I stand before you pursuing my passion that has over and abundantly allowed me to live out my dreams. The first question to you is, why not you? You made plans to be here, you left work early, you scheduled childcare, pickups, drop-offs, days off. What did you expect to get from this? My hope is that you walked into this conference with your eyes wide open, minds ready to receive, and hearts prepared to be filled. Don't sell yourself out. You see, in this business, we have those that have come before us to inspire us, to give us belief that if it can be done in this moment, it's completely up to you. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? You can see the power and positivity, or you can see the negativity and negotiation. What the powerful and what the powerful and positive person says about you versus the negative negotiating nemesis, what they say about you. They're two completely different things, and one is a liar. You have a choice. Who are you going to choose to listen to? From this moment forward, you can choose to lose and give in to your doubts, or you can silence the noise, rise up, and win. Losing is easy, winning is hard. What does it take to win in this business? It's simple. It takes three things: book, sell, and share. Over the last 22 years as a beauty consultant, I've learned a few things. Booking is will, not skill. When you back enthusiasm and excitement behind a simple task, the options and outcomes are endless. My question to you is this: have you really asked everyone that you know? This product, I call myself a Mary Kay experiment because I've never used anything but this product. My question to you is this: have you tried everything, every product we make? To be an expert, you need experience. We get it at half price. What are you waiting for? Test it, try it, and tell everybody about it. Share. Share with women who need Mary Kay. You all know them. You just need the courage to ask. This business is not about you. It's about the people you serve. We have what every woman wants. We have hope, we have sisterhood, we have community, unlimited opportunities, self-development, fun, advancement, opportunities, and freedom. Why do we make it so hard when it was designed to be so simple? The answer is belief. We have to believe. Believe in this product, believe in this opportunity, and most importantly, ladies, believe in yourself. As I close, I have one hope for you. My hope for you is that from this day forward, you believe in the beauty of your dreams because they are here waiting for you. I'd rather aim for the stars and miss than not aim at all. I'd rather go after what I want and not get it than not go after it at all. I'd rather try and fail than not try at all. It's not walking time, it's running time. Let's pick up the pace and finish this year out. You'll either reach your goals or get set up for the next success. We don't have time to wait. Your time is now.